Hey, everybody! Welcome to another video where we look at books of the Bible in under a minute. And this is really hard to do. I'm going to try to summarize the entire book of Titus in under a minute. So let's go. The book of Titus is one of the shorter books in the New Testament, and it's named after a very important man named Titus. Now, Titus was a close friend of Paul, probably about 20 years younger than him, and he was also a convert to Christianity, having been converted, according to tradition, by Paul during his second missionary journey. Paul actually describes Titus as being his son in the faith. In this book, Paul gives Titus instructions for how he's going to handle the church in the city of Crete. And the reason that Paul does that is because Crete had a lot of false teachers and people who were not really living according to the Christian faith. And so Paul gives Titus instructions on how to handle this situation. And the book is divided into 3 sections. In the first section, Paul tells Titus what to teach the elders. In the second section, Paul tells Titus what to teach the younger men, the younger women, and also what he should say to those who are in slavery at that time. The time that they were writing this was around 65 AD, so about 2,000 years ago. And at that time, slavery was still legal in the Roman Empire. So Paul gives instructions for how Christians who are slaves should act, as well as those who are, masters of these slaves. He also talks about what the younger men should be like and what the younger women should be like. In the last part of the book, Paul talks about how the church should be structured, giving more instructions to Titus about what to teach the people and what kind of people the church should have. This book is very important because it gives us instructions on how we should live as Christians. It also gives us instructions on what we should teach other Christians, and it talks about what kind of people should be in leadership in the church. The main theme of the book is summarized in chapter 2, verse 11, where it says this: "For the grace of God has appeared, saving all people." That's the main theme of the book, that the grace of God has appeared, saving all people. This is good news! This is the gospel! This is what we celebrate as Christians. So if you've never trusted Jesus for your salvation, I encourage you to do that today. Put your trust in Jesus. Receive his free gift of salvation. And remember, as a Christian, you are to live a life that is pleasing to God. You are to live a life that is good, a life that is holy, a life that is set apart for God because you belong to God. So let's put this into practice. Let's put into practice the things that we learn in the book of Titus. Let's live lives that are pleasing to God. Let's make sure that our churches are filled with godly people who are teaching sound doctrine. Hey, I hope this helps. And until next time, remember, God loves you, and so do I.